Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. So today in this video we would not be talking about any theorem, law or anything that's given in the book, but today we would be discussing and I would be sharing some amazing facts with you. And one more thing, I am not shooting this video and not stood up because I'm injured in my leg, so please adjust. So today, before I start giving you some amazing facts, let's discuss on a topic, not much more, only half a minute, 30 seconds or more than a minute, okay? So, the topic is antimatter. You might have heard this many a times, that antimatter is very costly, antimatter is this and that, but what is exactly antimatter? Antimatter, as the name suggests, is the opposite of the matter. Means, for an example, you take electron and proton, but in antimatter they are named as positron and antipositron, where properties of positron and electrons is literally same, but the difference is they have positive charge. Means, numerically the charge of electron is equal to that of positron, but it's positive. Similarly, the mass of electron is equal to the mass of positron, but it's means what we can say, it is positive in charge. Same thing with antipositron. And do you know, the one of the most fascinating fact that is very good to start is 1 gram of antihydrogen, means hydrogen of antimatter, costs you the mixed economy of India, China, Russia and USA. The cost is 65 trillion US dollars. Means the 1 gram of antihydrogen costs you this 4 whole countries. Means the mixed economy of this 4 whole countries will just afford 1 gram of antihydrogen. And why they are so rare? Because till now they are only means what we can say, they are formed in some of the decaying experiments or bombarding experiments. They are not really easily available, they are artificially created, and till now the number of experiments are done on decaying, bombarding, and the amount of antimatter created is merely just some nanograms. Okay, so let's start with our first fact. We know that Earth is larger in size than Mars, but do you know the largest mountain in Earth is Mount Everest, that you are knowing, which is 8 km in height. But the largest mountain of the whole 9 planets and sun lies on the Mars, named as Olympus, which has height of 24 kilometers. Means it's 3 times the Mount Everest. 3 Mount Everest can be fitted in that one mountain. And if you construct a 24 kilometer long tower on the Earth, you would touch and go above the troposphere. That's fascinating, right? Fact number 2, that you might have noticed that your eyes all keeps looking at your nose. Just imagine, or just while seeing this video, try to focus on your nose. You will get easily focused. Your eyes always keep seeing your nose, but your brain decides that just ignore it, because the number of times it occurs, therefore the brain decides it, okay, I want to ignore it. Okay, so this is the creation of God, that our eyes keep looking at a thing constantly, but our brain is created in such a way that we just ignore it. Now, the one of the most fascinating fact that I will be telling you that will make your heart beat faster, that is, do you know, you would be now studying in any school or institution or college, university, anything, okay? What would be the age of that university? 50 years, 100 years, 150 or 200 years. At max 250 years, okay? But the oldest university which is still in operation is 931 years old. Yes, University of Bologna in Italy was founded in 1088 AD. Means in 2088 it will complete a millennium. That's quite fascinating. And it's still operating. It still gives courses of each and every subject, and it's 931 years old. Now, fact number 4. Let me ask you a first question, that how much will you spend for a mere dessert, that brownie ice cream, and which I like very much. brownie or ice cream or anything anything sweet that we eat after the dinner. If we are in here in India, you will spend, if you go in 5-star hotels, 7-star hotels, no 7-star hotels in India. So if you go in high reputed hotels, you might spend 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, not more than that, right? But will you spend 17 lakh rupees for just an ice cream or a dessert? But yes, it's true. The costliest dessert of the world costs 17 lakh rupees or 25,000 US dollars. Which is equal to, means it was a world record which was registered in 2007. It is available in New York. And why it is so costly? Because it is decorated with 1 carat diamond and you have edible gold in it. Means you can eat that gold. And it is sprinkled with 24 rich cocoa powder. Therefore, it is very expensive. Okay. Now, same thing once again, the most expensive thing. Let's begin it. Then this fact will make you say wow, because the costliest shoe or costliest footwear ever made in this world costs 107 crores or $15.1 million. Yes, the costliest footwear is Wigman high heels, which cost $15.1 million. I am thinking that what would be so special about it? I have to do research, okay? Now, next fact. Our body has many nerves in it. Means we all might be knowing that there are nervous systems. The elements are first of all neurons and then nerves are there which carry the messages. Do you know the circumference of Earth is 4,000 kilometers, but if you take out nerves from a human body and join it off, and the length that would be created would be 16,000 kilometers. Means the nerves of one human body is equal to 4 times the circumference of Earth. That's very, very fascinating, okay? Now, let's move to the next fact. The largest pizza ever made, you might be loving pizza, okay? The largest pizza ever made it had mass of 12 tons, means 12,000 kilograms. If I tell you more precisely, it had mass of 26,883 pounds. Yes, I got it right. And the world record was registered on 10th December 1990 in South Africa. I'm thinking that how much hard work it would require to make this much big pizza, and how much days they have taken to complete that pizza. Very fascinating. Now, let's move to the next. Do you know the Chinese people used to call India Tianzhu, yes, Tianzhu, and in ancient times, the Tianzhu meant in Chinese the Lord of Heaven or the heaven itself. Means they considered our India as a land and the superior than heaven. That's the superiority and that's the uniqueness of India, not superiority, because India has never considered itself superior. Okay, it had always proved itself to be unique. Now, do you know that we also we cry when we are sad, and we also cry when we are happy. But do you know what is the difference? When we cry due to sadness, first ear comes from the left eye, and whenever we cry when we are happy, the first ear comes from right eye. It's a fact to get noted. It's one of the means. It's a fact of observation. And do you know the structure of both tears are also different. For you cry when you cut onion, you cry when you are sad, and you cry when you are happy. All the 3 tears has different structure, and I'm sorry I could not get the images or I would display it, okay? Now, let's move on to the next. The first virus. Many say that the first virus was, what we can say, that brain or anything, but no. First, not you can say unofficial, but the noted virus of computer was Creeper virus 1971. Yes, in 1971, the first virus infected the computer, which computer, I think it was mainframe, I'm not sure, it was I think mainframe. It attacked mainframe computer in 1971, Creeper virus. And since after that first attack in 1971, each and every company started thinking about antivirus. This says that necessity is the mother of invention, and small problems create big invention. Next fact. Do you know the tiniest mobile phone? It's a very interesting fact. The tiniest mobile phone is smaller than this thumb. You can see the size of this thumb. It's only this much. Name is Zenko Tiny T1, and its mass is less than a 10 rupee coin. It is just 16 grams in weight, in mass, sorry. Now just imagine this much mobile phone, how they used to operate it, but it looks clear, okay? It looks clear. And this is the last fact, and it's very good one. So Guinness Book of World Record, we all know, okay? But do you know that Guinness Book of World Record also holds a world record? Yes, that Guinness Book of World Record holds a record of getting stolen the most number of time from the library. Yes, that Guinness Book of World Record is the book which has been stolen the most number of times from the libraries of all around the world. So just imagine that Guinness Book of World Record mention its name in its own book. That's quite fascinating. So friends, if you like this video, subscribe my channel and watch other videos also. And nothing more. Like it and share it with your friends, okay? And for more content, subscribe my channel.